Alright, so I just released a video about giving feedback to users or to creators, and here's how I do it. I pretend I'm an actual user. I'm like a regular person, right? I'm a student. I have an engineering background. I learn a lot of things really easily. But for the purposes of testing, I pretend I'm just, a middle aged man. Just found your page off Google or something. So I just open the product or project. If it's a web page, whatever, I read through whatever you've written and I comment on, the UI, the user interface, the experience, and then I do a little bit of testing, right? So maybe I won't be happy with the design of the website, or if a button is not clickable, or if the images are clickable. And then I can resize the product, or if it's a web page, I can resize it just to test, like, is it usable on mobile? Do I have to be on my computer? Um, and really just, you know, try to break it, right? Like for the Fields app, I actually typed the question in, and the question, uh, I actually had parentheses and angle brackets where I was like, keep it under less than 15 songs, or under less than 30 minutes. And that is not allowed due to JSON errors. It messes with, how the code is read. And I actually found that on YouTube as well. While uploading the descriptions, I tried to use the less than sign, and it didn't let me upload that. So yeah, these are all things that you have to consider. For example, usernames, passwords, all those form fields that you're collecting, you need to make sure that they work. And yeah, um, but overall, a lot of projects have been really clean, and the fixes are going to be really small. But I feel like it's the small details that really emphasize great products. But wait, there's more. My main goal for the demos are, one, to see if I can understand that what your project is and how it what it wants me to do. For example, do I need to put in a link? Do I need to import an image? Do I need to um, like type something, prompt it, and what it does for me is the second issue. Um, is this useful? Is this something I would use? Is it going to bring value to people? I saw someone on Discord trying to advertise, for example, a badge kind of generator. And, badges are cool, they're shiny, but really, what value does something like that have? Um, and the person responded, well, you can put it on your resume. And I replied, it's not really something that I can put on my resume unless it's very well known, right? Because, for example, universities are giving out degrees, but not to everyone. Otherwise, that university's reputation would be in the dumps. Having a certificate of achievement is only valid if the institution backing it is like reputable, right? And that's why I find that um, Buildspace is becoming reputable. So it's actually in the process of getting users, getting people to create really cool stuff and get out there. And I believe it's one of the best, smartest things that any company has done, because you're generating the next, or you're teaching the next generation, and they're going to give you credit for it. So in the long run, just keep shipping, keep improving your product. Take good feedback with positivity, and take bad feedback with a grain of salt. And that's all I have to say about user feedback.